Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will.
Not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Javon Kinlaw has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Chase Young in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football.
They'll be led out by the man from the University of Washington. This is Jacob Eason.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
From the gun is Eason.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun.
He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3-and-out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3-and-out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
On play action, now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 51 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were feeling run.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Chase Young. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers?
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your...
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Chase Young in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Time to see Jacob Eason and company go back to work. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Eason. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Time to see Jacob Eason and company go back to work. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the 2nd quarter. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Eason. And that is incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Eason. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. The open man here, Renfro. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm look, what? All right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now they try the right side here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. From the gun, Eason. Hard throw, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They go play action with Eason. He'll rifle this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's Eason. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's got Burton here. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Garoppolo on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Cardinals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the gun, Eason. And on the slant, able to find Ayuk. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A huge play that time for the Rams. 43 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Walker Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Play action. It's Eason.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Brandon Ayuk
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The football going back over to Arizona now. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Garoppolo. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Myers. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Caught outright by Renfro. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Garoppolo again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jacoby Myers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
What we got?
Now a handoff here to his running back. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
throwing is Eason.
And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance. but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Jeff Okudah, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for a loss...